Hello and welcome to this part of Outer Wilds, Echoes of the Eye. We're returning to the stranger to continue exploring. I think I'm going to go back to that village in the cliffs again, because it seemed like there was a lot of stuff there before the water came and knocked down all the bridges. I actually might look around here a bit more, because it says there's more to explore in all the areas I've been to. I'm pretty sure I've looked at everything in here, so it might be a good idea to go back through all the buildings I've already been in, see if I've missed anything. And maybe take another look at those wheels as well, since I didn't fully understand them the first time I looked at them. Slide wheels, that's what it's called. If we put that in, it looks like it might actually be something you can put in there. Is that why using this doesn't show the entire thing? That's why it felt so weird trying to use this, because most of the time I tried to it goes to sign and stuff. Maybe that's not actually something I'm meant to be doing. Is there different light source around here? I've not seen any other light sources though. I'm thinking that there's a light source somewhere, but I should try to find. I've not noticed any. That's why it's so hard to understand those, I think. That's a light. Pick up lantern. I just had to look down a little bit. That's all I had to do. I bet this can be used to light up the slide wheel. That would make sense. That means every slide wheel I've tried to look at I've been using completely wrong. That's what happens in Outer Wilds. Okay. Yes, I can insert lantern. Oh, that makes so much more sense. So that symbol, which I don't know what that means, and there's all the stuff. That's that thing when it's inside. They're closing it up. Then a light appears inside of it. Something lights up. And there's one of these people who live here. Haven't got a name for them yet. They go and light some machine on. Light up some machine. And by lighting the machine, they somehow seal it with chains. That looks like it's all been broken. It was burned. Like that burnt building we saw. And shiplock updated, that's why everything says there's more to see. Because I've been looking at the slide wheels completely wrong. Let's try this one. Okay. So, yeah, there's that thing. Maybe that's not the eye of the universe like I thought it was. I assumed it was the eye of the universe because of how it looks, but now that I'm seeing it better, it might not be. Looks like a planet with wings around it and then a green moon. There's another symbol for the eye of the universe, one for that thing that I put in the water. Another for that device that I found, I think. Okay. Oh, that's our solar system. Hourglass trading giants deep, all the planets. I think that's dark bramble, but I can't really tell. So there's the eye of the universe. Looks like the eye of the universe lit up and sent out a signal. Oh. And that signal went out to a different solar system. Where I assume these people are from. That's their moon. Also, they lived on the moon. Can reach the moon, they detected the signal using their devices. They saw the eye of the universe. They were surprised. They called their friends over. They all looked out and saw it. Then it was all burnt away. It looks like they were building the stranger so they could go visit the other universe. Stranger flew off and then stopped. Why did it stop? Okay, that was interesting. I might finally be able to start understanding the story. I always felt like it was just something I was missing. It was just for lantern. I think even the art for the game shows the player holding a lantern as well. I should have been able to figure this out earlier, I think. How's the wall doing? Wall looks completely fine. I might be frozen when I'm using those slide wheels then. That would make sense. For the building down that way. Oh, so all of these are lanterns that I can take. I just had to look at them. That's probably so frustrating for anyone actually watching. Push raft, jump in. Wait, the light's gone out on the lantern. Okay. I think it's because I went in the water. Hopefully I'll find a new lantern down here. Probably before the entire place goes underwater. I like music for when you're in a boat. Oh, fuel. Luckily, I know exactly where some fuel is. Maybe I'll actually be able to figure out why we burnt this down. I think I saw something about that in one of the slides. That big building looks like the one that had the lanterns in the other place. So that might be where more lanterns are now. Yep, looks like it. I think this might be the wheel building. Yes. Okay, instant slide wheel. It's the eye of the universe. This seems green. Before we saw the top one, now we're seeing the white one. So, looking at the eye of the universe, I think this is on the stranger. Oh, they have a device that can scan it. Maybe I can use that to understand their language. They're scanning the eye of the universe we found. And with this device, they saw that the eye of the universe turns red and destroys the solar system. The eye of the universe explodes and destroys the solar system. And the person who was there. And they realise this and they're horrified of it for obvious reasons. So they see a vision of the eye of the universe, stronger world. So they get angry and they burn down the eye of the universe. The eye of the universe shrine. Which makes sense if you thought destroying the universe, they dislike it. That two other people inside of that building with a cage thing with chains. Like it. They burnt a lot of this, I think. Oh, this is new. The stranger approaches the star system and then hides itself behind the sun. Yeah, actually, interestingly, that bramble doesn't look as destroyed as it used to. As it usually does. That bramble doesn't look as destroyed as it is normally. Has Dark Bramble not been destroyed yet? Did they get to this star system before the Nomai even did? doesn't look destroyed. Looks like an ice planet with brambles going through it, but it's not been destroyed by it. Maybe that's just how they're representing it in this image. But if that is what's actually happening, then that implies these people got here before the Nomai, which would be very interesting. Yeah. Oh, this is like this one. We saw the top one before, and now we're seeing the white one. This person comes, lights up that, and adds a second chain to it. It looks like all three of the symbols are different chains on it. Maybe we need to break open those chains to find what's inside there. Okay, so what I've got so far is with these people who lived here. They lived on a moon or something like that. They heard the signal from the eye of the universe. And then they travelled to our star system. Then on the way there, one of the people who lived here, they they did they had a vision of the eye of the universe destroying everything, which I guess it kind of does in the ending of the game. You go there and it sort of explodes and it starts a new universe. I guess they were kind of right about that, I don't know. The person saw that and they got angry at the eye of the universe. They burned down the shrine to it, which was here. I don't know how that's connected to that thing that was dropped into the water. One thing with the green light was trapped in there. Let's continue. Can I continue? There we go. Let's not go that way. We want to go all the way to Wyatt, because that'll take us to the other place. No, don't go this way. No. Bad waft. Yeah, this is... actually... Okay, I couldn't get going right way. I might be able to leap all the way round again. Might actually be better to go there early in the loop. Might be best to explore this place instead. I'm pretty sure there's a slide wheel thing up here. I'll need to find a new lantern to use it. I better the slide. Anything else down here? No. Okay, there's the lantern. Let's grab the lantern. Drop it in here. And put that in there. So this is that one. There's one more, which is the bottom one. So that's that thing that I found buried in the water. They burnt a lot of this, it looks like. It looks like inside the underwater thing. We go back. Looks like a lot of people all standing in a circle. One of them gets closer. Okay, past all the people. Everything. They build up a big thing around it, then put it in the water and they leave. What was in that thing? I guess that's what we're here to find out. So there should be one more thing around here because it seems to be in groups of two usually. I can just barely see the sun over there. sun collapsing. I guess they're just too far away for it to affect us, I think. It looks like it was quite far away. Maybe this place is moving. Maybe the light flickering is starting to move. It could be. Yeah. This is better. Where's the fire? Doesn't say there's more to do here now. Found a projection showing the stranger's current trajectory and the sun's projected supernova wave, yes. I need to go back there, which is my plan now. A slide wheel that shows a strange vault being encased in a large metal structure and lowered underwater. It's a vault. Nearly all the sides have been burned and cannot be viewed. Merged structure. Sealed vault. Found a strange vault wrapped in chains and marked with 3 glowing symbols. A slide wheel from a river lowland showed a strange vault being closed and sealed with chains and a glowing symbol. Cinder Isles showed a glowing symbol on chains appear around a strange vault. Same thing, but with 2 different symbols. It shows the origin of a stranger and its inhabitants. Several sites have been burned and can't be viewed. It shows the stranger's inhabitants analysing via the universe. Several sites have been burnt. There's more in the tower. I need to go back to there. Abandoned temple. I need to go back to Hidden Gorge. I'm going to start with Reservoir. Looks like that vault is in the centre. Might be the main mystery. Actually, I'm already here. I don't need to go anywhere. Let's look around here a bit more. I think this is where they were sitting when that person scanned the eye of the universe and saw that vision. That's the thing. There's the sun, that's the supernova radius. This is where we are now. Ah yeah, that's the direction it's going in. I thought that was like the force pushing it away from here. It's actually going that direction to get away from it. And that's the starting point, that's its end point. I wonder if this is an automated thing, since none of the people who were here seem to be here anymore. Oh. So those things open up, and then guessing that thing rotates, generating force to push us away? I'm not sure. That's what it seems like right now. Okay, so I want to go to the Cinder Isles over there and see that building, but more in there. Might be able to use a cave to get in and find some stuff. This all seems very natural. I wonder if they somehow put their home planet inside the stranger. Something. Which would explain why there's so much. All this stuff from the inside is made out of wood, whereas everything else on the outside seems made out of metal or something. Oh, slide wheel, that's probably important. It shows that it used to be over there. And it doesn't look like there was any glass there before. I wonder if they somehow moved their home and all the rock and stuff that makes it up inside of Stranger. And that's opening up to start pushing away from the sun, I think. That's what the sound is now. This controlling all the power that goes through everything. Looks like there's 4 main buildings. Or maybe not. I can't tell what this is. We have a slide wheel now, so let's go there. Okay, this is new. So that symbol that was on the tower. So they enter the building. Shows them pointing at that planet. Take the lantern. We take they take the lantern away. Then they all walk through it. They all enter there. They enter all four of them. So they all go into these into these, I guess, 3 towers. Why though? They took those strange artifacts with them. It looks like removing one of the lanterns is the way in. It was this one, right? No, it was this one because they pointed at it. There we go. Wayne. This place. They're all dead now. And they all have these artifacts with fire in them. And one's empty. Why is one empty? Maybe if I bring the artifact over here I can light it up with that fire? Don't know if that does though. Let's try to get to the cliff buildings. If I go through one path. Oh, but I think the wall broke. I didn't notice until the giant wave came at me. Maybe I can still get the artifact. Getting through the ghost. Wait, doesn't. I'm pretty sure that water stops ghost matter, right? And since that place is filled with ghost matter, it should make it easier to go through there now. In fact, it's got the symbol on it. Yep, it works now. Where's the item vase? Got the artifact. Now I need to get back to St. Isles. Where's my raft? Probably gone pretty far away. There's a raft there. I'm going to try to use that one. If I go underwater and then move myself up, it gives me enough force to get onto the raft. Can I not focus this somehow? Okay. Let's post the marshmallow while I'm here. Okay. So, I still have no idea what you use this artifact for. And I probably never will. That's probably not true. I'll figure it out eventually. Might actually have information for it over in there. So I can go grab the waft. Ah, here we are. Stop. Let's start over here. That's the way down to water. That's the door that can only be opened from the other side. What is that? I haven't seen that before. Door that can only be opened from the other side. I thought that's a door I'd already been through before, but I don't think it is. How did I get to that? It's got that symbol again. Maybe I need to use that to open it? Oh, that was a bad landing. The leap's ending. That's where. Is this where we burnt the slide wheels? Ooh, okay. Ooh, I fell. Oh, the loop's ending anyway. I think that's another one of those buildings that were being used to seal up the vault. Might be more people in there that I can find. I assume they're all also going to be dead. But since I could access a different floor by moving one of the lanterns, I think I might be able to do that in that building too. One white where the plus is. Might be able to get into there and open another passage. I'm going to try that. Don't know if it'll work. I want to get to the Hidden Gorge first. Before it completely floods. I want to know if there's any way through here. Which one is it? This is the one that has the planet in the background. Okay, so it's obviously the one that has the planet. That's the one that opens. Oh, there's this one then. What's in here? A very similar thing. But all of them are filled in this one. Don't know what that machine is. Okay, so we now know that probably all of these different towers have one of those hidden places inside of it. All ones with the symbol in front. This world is really interesting. My current view is that I somehow turned. This is all the planet we lived on, and we somehow put it inside the stranger that I built. Because it all looks really natural. We must have used parts of the planet we lived on to make this, right? Which will explain why everything's made out of wood and stuff. Because it wasn't originally part of a huge machine that can take you places. Let's put that in there. We still need slide wheels, so that door's locked. This way goes down to more slide wheels. Yep, there's two. I'm guessing this is going to show us the same sort of thing. One of them talks about one of the four images. One of them just shows the chains being added by this tower. keep pressing Q instead of R to go back. But when this person comes out of darkness, they light up that, which adds a seal to the Black Egg Temple, to the vault. Okay. And let's grab the other one. This tells us more about the world, not about the vault. Interested in. So, this is about that thing. Maybe it'll teach us how to use it. They were all looking out towards our star system. You move. The bunch of them walked away. They all sat down to talk. They projected their home. And creatures moving. Just sort of a video of their home. They're sad about it. Watching the video of their home makes them really sad. Maybe they were trying to recreate their home in the stranger. Which is why it's all made out of wood and stuff. Maybe they were trying to rebuild their home because they lost it, which is why they're all sad. Bunch of burnt pieces. Oh. This is those rooms. All coming in with their machines. Going to sleep. And by going to sleep around it, those things light up. And they're happy when they're doing that. I'm able to do. So maybe I just need to doze off near the fire, and that will light it up. I think that's probably it. Okay. So learn how to use the artifact. Actually, I can go test this right now. One of those right here. Which one? That one has the planet in it. So if I doze off, this might light up. Oh, the fire's actually green. Oh. What? Everyone's gone? My flashlight doesn't work anymore? I can conceal it. I can focus it. This is kind of scary. Where did all those people go? My jetpack boosters doesn't work either. What?